Pick up the phone, Lucy. I know you're around, so get back to me quickly. This is urgent. I got the awful news as well, and I want you to take me with you. Hello, Paula. Sorry I couldn't pick up. What do you mean by take you with me? Take you where? I have no plans to go out, and I am quite busy at the moment. I can't believe this. What do you mean, busy? What could be more important than this? Didn't you get a call? Or at least a message? We need to go now! Please can you enlighten me on what message you are talking about? I didn't receive anything in the past hour. What? Unbelievable. So you don't know anything about Mike being in the hospital? You're his wife, for God's sake. Why didn't you get the message? I don't know. Perhaps they got the wrong number? Why is Mike at the hospital? What kind of question is that? If it's your first time hearing that he is in the hospital, shouldn't you be more worried? He had a car accident. It was pretty serious, so he had to be taken to the hospital. A car accident? It was that serious? Yes. Now enough chit-chat. We need to go to the hospital immediately. Let me know around when you will get to my place. I will be waiting for you on the porch. Wow. Talk about karma. I never would have expected him to be in an accident. Karma? How could you say that at a time like this? Mike told me that you two weren't getting along these days, but that doesn't give you license to make mean comments. Especially during an emergency like this. I suppose you are right about that. There are always ups and downs in marriage, but now is not the time to be stubborn. Now put aside your ego and get prepared. You're his wife, for God's sake. Get a move on and start acting like a caring wife. Let me know when you leave. Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, I'm busy. I suggest you take a cab or Uber yourself to the hospital. What? You're not going? How could you not go? You're his wife. His partner for life. Even if things aren't going well between you two now, you still need to look out for each other. I knew you weren't good enough for my son. Mike doesn't deserve a cold-hearted and stubborn woman like you. He should have married someone else. Poor Mike. I would have expected you to take better care of him. Sorry, but before you go on accusing me of being the bad partner, do you even know why Mike went on a trip? I don't know. And what kind of question is that? Please guess. Perhaps it was an off-site workshop trip or team-building activity with his colleagues. Oh, who cares? It doesn't matter why he went. In the end, he was in an accident. We are wasting time. Let's go. He told me it was a business trip to New York. A business trip? I was told that he had a car accident on the way to a spa resort. I see. But that doesn't make sense. Why did he say he was going on a business trip? Was it not a trip to the spa? His business doesn't have anything to do with spas. Did they start something new? Don't worry. You're the one who has it right here. It was a trip to the spa for relaxation, not for work. The only thing you're missing is that he went there with his girlfriend, not colleagues. What? A girlfriend? Unfortunately, yes. A young, pretty girlfriend from work. I deliberately acted as if I didn't know about it, but that's the truth. Really, you should never underestimate karma. You never know how things will get back to you after a wrong deed. Oh, stop it with this karma nonsense. I don't know how true you are about this trip, but whatever it may be, Mike is really in bad shape. He may even have lasting after effects from this accident and could be disabled for life. We really must go. This is quite serious, Lucy. Besides, you might be mistaken. Perhaps Mike isn't having an affair. Sounds like he really had a bad crash if he's disabled. But I'm pretty sure this was an affair. May I ask who contacted you about the accident? Someone from the hospital? No, she wasn't from the hospital. She said she was Mike's work colleague. She didn't tell me the specifics. She sounded quite young. Ah, that should probably be Victoria, Mike's girlfriend. She's a fresh graduate who just joined the company. A very laid-back girl with low morals, if I may add. I can't believe this. How could Mike do such a thing? Right? So now you know what's going on, and I hope you will understand why I won't be going. I'm really sorry I can't take you there, but I'm sure you will have no trouble finding a car at this hour. I admit, Mike is to blame here, but don't you think you should still go to the hospital and support him? You're still his wife, aren't you? He's going through a hard time and will need some help to get through rehab. As a partner, can't you at least do that? You're still his family, and family should grit their teeth and help out during hard times, no matter what. You can settle things after he's back on his feet and out of the hospital. Sorry, but I'm not going, and I won't be helping him. I'm no longer his wife anymore. We have already filed a divorce. What? A divorce? Mike never told me you divorced. When? How? Unfortunately, this isn't Mike's first time cheating on me. I forgave him and gave him another chance on the terms that the next time he cheated, I would file the divorce papers immediately. We both signed the divorce document so that it made our deal official and gave a sense of seriousness to our agreement. You what? So, you filed the papers already? Yes, just as we had promised. I filed the papers just yesterday, right after he left. I had prepared everything after seeing the bookings on the app. Rarely careless of him to leave his account logged in on the PC. I caught him cheating last time exactly the same way. Sorry to say, but you really have a careless son who never learns from his mistakes. But I never thought he would end up in a car accident. Talk about timing. That was very unexpected. Oh, and by the way, another reason why I can't take you to Mike is because I'm moving out. I'm busy packing up all of my stuff. What? You already left? Not quite yet, but I'm almost finished. I was going to surprise your careless son by leaving the home empty with all my stuff gone. Imagine how shocked he would have been after a great time at the spa. All confused when he was supposed to feel refreshed. But seriously, the timing is just unbelievable. He must have felt something while driving to have an accident right now while I was leaving. Don't be stupid. Of course it was all rotten luck. He would never crash on purpose. I know. Sorry, I shouldn't have been so mean about your son. Now, I hope you understand my situation. I won't be going to the hospital. But do keep in mind that I will be contacting Mike probably through my lawyer about how we are going to settle our assets. Let him know when you see him. Lucy, wait. Please explain a bit more. How can you be so sure about this affair? What if you're wrong or there's a big misunderstanding? Lucy? Lucy!
Hey, dear. Sorry, but I kinda got myself in a car accident. I've caused so much trouble for my colleagues. Everyone's trying to get the paperwork done to cover the injuries under insurance and all. I feel so bad. But don't worry. I need rehab, but I think I will be fine. And, sorry, but I need to ask you a favor. My mom is here at the hospital. Seems like they called her up instead of you. Maybe the numbers were wrong or something. Anyway, Mom seems to be really upset and is yelling at my colleague nonstop. I think she's confused about something and she's causing a huge scene at the hospital. Do you think you could come over and calm her down? She's in a fit at the moment and won't listen at all. The hospital is on Long Island, by the way.
Long Island? I never knew your company had business there.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot to mention, our company found this niche partner on Long Island. We were on the way to meet them. So, do you think you can come and sort things out here? I don't mind if you take your time. I don't want you to rush and get in an accident as well. Just come safe and sound and help take care of Mom, please.
Sorry, but I'd rather not get involved. It's not my problem anymore. Why don't you and Victoria stand up and face your mother as adults? Take responsibility for your actions. You're on your own, Mike. See ya!
Wait, Lucy, I'm so sorry. Please, Lucy, forgive me. I wasn't going to see her, but she begged to go out one last time and wouldn't accept anything else unless we went on a trip. She threatened to spread rumors in the office if I didn't take her out one last time.
I don't care what she said. You were stupid enough to follow her. You said there wouldn't be a second time, and I gave you a chance. But you blew it. Just as I promised, I am no longer your wife. You can deal with everything on your own.
I see. So you already filed the papers. Mom told me, but I didn't want to believe it. I thought she was just bluffing.
Unlike you, I keep my promises.
Please, Lucy. I don't want us to separate. Forgive me, please. I will never do it again. I can't stand the thought of not being with you anymore.
Sorry, but I have no intention to stop the process. I filed everything and have a lawyer ready to go.
Please, Lucy. Let's talk about this. Can't you rethink about this? I can wait. I will do anything. Please just give me another chance.
Another chance?
Please. I won't do it again.
What planet are you on? Do you think I'm crazy enough to give you another chance? Like they say, what happens twice will happen thrice. I won't allow you to break my trust a third time. I have had enough of your stupid lies and pathetic excuses. So no, you're not getting another chance.
Lucy, I promise. I won't do it again.
No! How many times do you want me to go through this sad play? We're done, Mike. Now buzz off.
I'm sorry, but I really need you now, Lucy. I will make it up to you any way you want it.
I'm not going to help you. We're strangers from now on. Besides, you have a potential partner next to you already. Why don't you ask her for help? Although she's stupid enough to fall for a married man, it seems like she can't get over you. Ah, even better. Why don't you ask her to marry you? Then you won't have to worry about being alone anymore. I'm sure she will be delighted with your proposal. You can both have a happy life together.
Lucy, please. I never took the relationship with Victoria seriously. It was just for fun.
Just for fun? So you go on a luxury spa trip with someone else just for fun? Seems like you can throw away a lot of money just for fun while your wife stays at home working. I can't even remember when was the last time you took me out for a nice holiday. I really don't need a husband that can't get his priorities straight. It's such a waste of time for me.
Wait. Please don't say that. You're always number one for me. I will take you anywhere you want, whenever you want.
Oh, please shut up. Your whining is pathetic. And just so you know, I left the house already. Also, I've told all our friends everything. About the car accident and the affair that you had.
What? You left already? And you told everyone? Way to air out our dirty laundry.
I guess your mother didn't tell you about that. I guess I still got to surprise you a bit then. Anyway, if you didn't want anyone to know about you being a scumbag, you should have thought about that before being one. Anyway, I don't plan on seeing you again. So if you really need help, you need to look elsewhere. This door is closed for you. Hope you get well soon. Bye-bye. Oh, I almost forgot. My lawyer will be contacting you soon.
Lucy, wait. Please, let's talk this out. There's no need to have a lawyer in between us. Please. Lucy! You there? Please answer me, Lucy. Hi, Luce. It's been a while. So, I wanted to talk to you about something. I hope you're not too busy.
Are you guys even human? Your brains must be made out of sponges. What would ever make you think that I would allow your mother to come live with me? Have you both lost your minds? How low can you get?
What? No, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Who the hell said I wanted you to take my mom in with you? All I want to ask is whether you could talk with my mom a bit. You know, talk her into her senses. She's giving me and Victoria a real hard time.
Are you mad? Did you hit your head somewhere and lose a few bolts? The audacity you have to even ask me about this is unbelievable. Besides, when was I ever on good terms with your mother? Do you ever remember us being chums? Or even talking, for that matter?
No. I suppose not.
Exactly. Now stop bothering me with your private matters. Go settle them yourselves together as wife and husband. I am not your family. nor your friend. I am a total stranger. Got it?
Please, Lucy. Don't be so harsh. Hear me out, will you? I just want you to talk with her. Nothing else. She refuses to listen to us and keeps saying she prefers having you around rather than us.
I don't care. She hated me before and needled me every time she could. I have no sympathy for her, so go convince her to forget about me.
Come on, Lucy. I just want you to talk with her. That's it. It's only just for coffee or something. Besides, who told you to take her in anyway? Don't tell me she asked you personally.
No, it wasn't your mother. She's too proud to do something like that. It was your crazy wife that called me in the middle of the night. Apparently, I'm supposed to look after your mother since I'm the ex-wife. What kind of screwed up logic is that? Seriously, you might want to get her head checked.
Oh my God. I am so sorry. I can't believe she did that.
Though her request was more outlandish, it's completely unacceptable for either one of you to be asking me anything. That said, I might as well make a request as well. Can you hurry up and send me my side of the money from our assets? The whole reason I haven't blocked any of you is because I still haven't received anything.
Wait, what? What money are you talking about?
The money from our division of assets in the divorce. I'm owed half of what was in our bank account and half the money for the house. That was our agreement when we divorced, remember? Don't tell me you forgot. Or even worse, spent it.
What? I thought that was settled.
Well, I haven't received anything on my end.
Oh, damn it. I left all the finances to Victoria.
You what? I can't believe you, Mike! Obviously she wouldn't send the money to me. She's got too much motivation not to. No wonder she went berserk when I asked her about the money on the phone. She probably didn't want me to find out. Ignorant girl. Doesn't she understand that legal action can be taken against her?
I'm so sorry. I will talk with her about it.
Deal with it as soon as possible, okay? And the sooner, the better. That is my money. I don't want to carry on having to contact any of you. I also don't want to be dragged into any of your messes. Handle them yourself. Let me know when all is done, okay? Bye. Hello, Lucy dear. How are you? I hope I'm not bothering you. I am so sorry about yesterday. It was my fault for pushing Mike to the point that he would contact you. I know he shouldn't have asked you for anything. I'm sorry. Hi, Paula. It's been a while. Seems like things aren't going so well. Yes. Well, I suppose every family has its ups and downs. But before that, dear, I wanted to apologize for the past years. After you left, I came to realize how much you meant to all of us and how well you managed to keep us together. You were a great loss to our family. I should have realized that sooner. Please stop. I am not up to hearing all this at the moment. I'm sure your intentions are good, but please, I don't want to hear about the past or what could have been. But I think there is something more important to talk about here. My bank just notified me of a transfer from you. Yes. About that. I know it doesn't cover all the money that you should have received from the divorce, but take it for now until you receive the rest. It's $10,000. Isn't that a bit too much for you to take away from your savings? Besides, you didn't have to send anything to me. You don't owe me anything. It's Mike and his wife that needs to send me the money. Don't worry. I have enough savings to carve out this much. I was also very shocked when I heard that you hadn't received the money that is rightfully yours. I can't believe how clumsy Mike is to give the reins for the finances to Victoria. Can you imagine how frustrating and disappointing it is to see your own son making foolish decisions in his life? Right. Okay. Well, I really can't accept this money. You shouldn't get involved in this mess. I will send it back. No, I won't accept it. It would be very sad if you did that. Please accept it as an apology on behalf of my godforsaken son and also from me. I know I wasn't easy on you during the years you were with us. And I admit, I was sometimes purposefully mean to you. I just couldn't stand seeing my son taken away from me. I suppose I was too attached to him. Okay, please stop. It's not like you to apologize, especially to me. This whole situation is actually making me feel really uncomfortable. I suppose it is a bit disturbing to suddenly have a mother-in-law be nice to you after all the things she put you through. Lucy, dear, I really am sorry for the way I treated you. It was never fair, and I should have known better. I understand it is too late, but I regret everything I did to you. Sorry. I hope someday you will forgive me. Okay. What's done is done. I suggest we move on. I know this may be too much to ask from you, and I completely understand if you don't want to, but perhaps we can have some coffee or tea sometime? It's okay if you say no now, but please give it a thought. I can wait as long as it takes. To be honest, I was hoping that after some time you and Mike would get back together again. But with such a clumsy and foolish child, I suppose that will never happen. Right. It would be hard. Well, who knows? I just hope that time will be the cure for our situation. Time? Yes, time can do wonders, dear. I'm sure Mike will one day realize what he has lost and how important you are. Just like I did. And then hopefully we can get along just like before. Paula, sorry, but don't misunderstand things. Time is not going to help us, and I really don't have any intentions to get back with Mike. So please don't waste time hoping we will get back together again or even be on good terms. I went through too much. Yes, I know how upset and angry you feel, dear. But time is always a great cure. So no need to rush, and please do think about my proposal for tea. Now, good night. Okay. Good night.
I heard from Mom that you guys talked a bit. Thanks for chatting with her. It means a lot. She seemed a bit calmer than before.
Just for the record, I'm writing it here as well, but I have no intentions to get back with you, okay? There is just no chance and no way that it will happen. Your mother unfortunately seems hopeful, which is a total misunderstanding and frankly quite annoying. I did tell her as well, but it would be helpful if you can reinforce the message from your end too.
So, actually, I wanted to ask you about something.
Hello? Were you listening to me? I asked you a favor. Can you confirm?
Where are you right now? Did you get your own place? Are you alone now?
Mike, will you please listen to me?
I want to see you real bad, Lucy. I can't stop thinking about you. Sorry, I am listening to you, but I can't suppress my feelings anymore. Please, before you build up a wall, let me share my feelings for you. I still love you, Lucy. You were and still are my true love. I want to be with you. I can't stand being apart from you. Please give me another chance. Not seeing you and not being able to talk to you is ripping me apart.
You're sick, you know. I am never going to give you another chance, so just give up and get lost already.
Wait, I'm not saying now. There's no need to rush. Take all the time you need, but please know that I'm always ready and still love you. I will never cheat on you with that woman again. I won't let her get to me ever again. I promise.
Seriously, stop. It's not like I want to defend Victoria, but what you're doing now is exactly what you did to me when we were married.
No, this is different.
You're married and have a loving wife. Do you really think it's okay to talk like that with another woman? Are you a man who can't be satisfied with one wife? Do you constantly need to be in some kind of wild affair? Don't you get tired of showing a good face to one and then another face to the other girl? Seriously, both you and your mother are unbelievable. No shame at all. After all the things both of you put me through, thinking that acting nice is going to make things better is outrageous.
No, it's not like that. This is completely different. We really understand how wrong we were and weren't seeing straight at that time. You were always important to me. I was foolish enough to be tricked by that woman. I will never let it happen again. As for my mother, she finally realized that she was too strict on you and how helpful you were when you were with us.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. What a letdown. A clumsy woman like you is not fit to be my son's wife. I prefer having a younger wife. I don't need you anymore. You're not real family. You have no rights to speak up here. You're just an outsider, legally related to the family, so shut up. No one cares about your opinions. I can copy and paste messages you two have sent me all day long. God knows there are enough of them. But you can always scroll up and look at them yourself.
I'm sorry. I know we were terrible to you. I promise we will make it up to you. We will do anything you want. You deserve it.
Do you really think apologizing and pretending to be kind is enough to gain my forgiveness? If this is what you're both thinking, then you're both wrong. The suffering you both put me through is beyond repair. No amount of time is going to help ease my feelings. Both of you will never change. Both of you always think about what's best for yourself, never the other or the whole family. There is no way we will be back together again. I will never forget what both of you have done or said to me.
But
my answer will never change, so don't waste your time trying. If you really want to do something meaningful, make sure that my half of the money is transferred properly. Otherwise, I will not hesitate to contact my lawyer and sue you and Victoria.
okay, I got it. I will be right on it. But please don't forget, I still love you, Lucy. I always will. I just heard that Victoria went to your place. I'm so sorry. She's gone crazy. It's as if she's gone mental. Whatever she says, don't take it seriously. It's all bluff and nonsense, okay?
I knew she was crazy from the beginning, so I'm not surprised. She came right in front of our house and started shouting that I was a homewrecker and had to pay up for the damage I caused. She threatened suing me as well. Your wacko wife put up quite an entertaining show.
What? Suing you? For what? What damage is she talking about, for crying out loud?
Apparently she saw your phone, but seems like she can't really read. She kept shouting that I was having an affair with you and stealing you from her, and demanded I pay up for the damage caused in your marriage.
Oh my god. I can't believe she did that. She's a complete nutcase. I'm so sorry.
This time we managed to handle her, but I don't want her coming around here again. One dramatic episode from her is more than enough. Make sure you talk sense into her, okay?
Sure, I will talk to her. But just so you know, we're actually going to get divorced. I think that's what triggered her to go to your place in the first place.
I don't really care, but good for you.
I'm breaking up with her because I want to get back with you, Lucy.
This again? You sound like a broken record. How many times do I have to say it's not going to happen? I will never be with you again, so don't hold your breath. Besides, don't you think there are other things you need to worry about? Seems like you have enough on your plate already.
What? What do you mean?
So, you don't know anything then? Well, it looks like your wife has been gambling and has serious debt issues.
What? Gambling? Where?
I don't know. I'm not her damn guardian. The reason I know about this is because when she demanded I compensate for the supposed damage I caused, she specifically wanted $70,000 because it covers her gambling losses at the casino. Knowing that she isn't working anymore after marrying you, I'm assuming that money was all yours. And she mumbled something about not being able to use your credit card anymore because there isn't enough money in the bank, or the card being stopped or something.
What? Are you kidding me? What the hell has she done? Damn it! That crazy woman used our savings?
Well, I hope the card was connected to a joint account or something and you have a separate private account elsewhere, because I still haven't received my part of the money from our old house.
What? You still haven't received it? Damn it, that woman did something again!
Don't tell me you asked her to settle the transfer for you instead. Again?
I had to work and didn't have time to go to the bank. She insisted she would do it. She even showed me the receipt of the transaction and everything. Damn it, she must have faked the whole thing.
Seriously, you never learn from your mistakes, do you? How hard can it be to go to a bank during break time? It's only going to take you 30 minutes max. That's it. I can't wait any longer. I was going to use that money to start a life somewhere else, far away from you lot, but my patience has come to its limit. I will be filing a lawsuit against you and Victoria. This is too much. It's been half a year already, and you haven't fulfilled your side of the divorce agreement.
Wait. Please, don't do that. Please, wait a bit. Hear me out, please. It would be a nightmare if you did that to me now.
It's been more than 6 months already, Mike. I haven't received anything that is rightfully and legally mine yet. If Victoria gambled it all away, then the two of you better buckle up because you're going to have to find that money somehow. Technically, you're the one that owes me. It doesn't matter what Victoria told you or what you thought. You owe me a lot of money, and I've waited long enough for it.
Wait. Lucy, wait, please. I can't stand this. I can't do this alone.
I have had enough. I want to cut ties now. I want to block you and get you out of my life as soon as possible. Knowing that you can still contact me irritates me. I want this matter settled so I can damn move on.
But, Lucy, please hear me out. I'm really not in great shape at the moment. My parents divorced and my mom is staying with us now. Victoria's not working and Mom's retired. Basically, I'm the only one who is working and barely making enough to keep our current living standards. Sure, my company pays well and all, but taking care of them all at once is a burden. Also, my chances of getting promoted again right now are very thin. After the accident, I need special equipment to move around. My company's supportive, but they haven't been passing me any important projects lately. My bonus hasn't been as good as it was, and I can't earn as much as I used to. Mom also apologized to you. She even sent some of her savings to you. Please forgive us and come back. We need your support, Lucy. We can't do it without you.
Aha! See? So that's what you were both after. Another income source to maintain your standard of living. You scum. Support? You have no right to ask for support from me. This all happened because of you. Because of your stupid decisions to go after a younger girl. It's all your fault, so face the consequences yourself, douchebag. Go start thinking of ways to borrow money from the bank or something. But don't you dare come banging on my door for my help.
But...
A family is supposed to support each other during hard times, right? What was it your mother used to say? Grit your teeth and stop whining. Just support the family, right? So live up to your words. Talk with your wife and mom and support each other just like a big happy family. Whatever you do, just make sure you send what is rightfully mine without delay and without asking your gamble-addicted wife to do the transfer. I wish you the best of luck.
Wait, Lucy, I love you. I love you, Lucy. You're still family to me.
Shut up! You make me sick. I don't care who or what you love, so stop embarrassing yourself.
Please don't abandon me. I love you. I truly love you. I just want to be with you, Lucy. Lucy!
All three of those scumbags came all the way to my new place to bother me in person. I told them that I had already reported them to police for harassment and that they were ready to come anytime. All three of them immediately left after hearing my threat. Through my lawyer, we reached an agreement for me to receive a certain amount of money from Mike's salary automatically and directly every month. As for the debt, it seems like Mike had a huge fight with Victoria about it. But fights don't pay loans, so they had to sell their house, car, and other belongings to pay back the bare minimum. They ended up getting divorced, and now Mike is living in a tiny apartment outside the city with his mom. I hear they're just barely scraping by. All of this happened because of his decisions and mistakes, so I hope he learned his lesson. Though I doubt he will be able to get back to what he used to be. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please press like and subscribe for more fun videos.
How do you explain yourself, Brittany? Just who do you think you are? Do you think I'd just let this slide?
What are you talking about? What did I do? Cynthia, you can't just ask questions like that without telling me what's going on.
Cameron asked me if I could start giving him an allowance like I did when he was younger. Do you know anything about this?
So that's what this is all about? I think I know what's going on. There's a good reason why he's asking you for money.
You don't have to tell me. I already have an idea what's going on. You're taking advantage of Cameron and you won't let him have any say in your finances. I know that Cameron doesn't have much of a spine, but you can't just do this to him.
That's not what I've been doing at all.
Don't try to fool me. I'm good at picking up all these kinds of tricks. I'm not gonna just stand by while you try to get to do whatever you please.
I know you care about your son, but you need to hear my side of the story too.
Don't start acting like the victim of the story. You do love to spin the facts. Are you saying that you'll be able to explain yourself without lying to get your way?
I can explain everything if you can just give me the chance to. Can you listen to what I have to say? I think even you will be able to understand.
If you really think you can show me what's going on, I'll let you try. But if I don't believe you, or you try to mislead me, I'm not letting you off the hook. Got it?
That's fine. Just please try to see things from my point of view. This isn't going to be easy to hear, but I'd be grateful if you don't take your son's side without hearing what I have to say. The truth is that Cameron hasn't been spending his money wisely recently.
That's it. That's why he asked me for money. Are you telling me that there's nothing else to the story?
It's really all there is to the story. Cameron has a bad habit of wasteful spending. I've told him that if he keeps this up, I'm going to have to cut off his money supply until he stops. I told him this plenty of times, but he still kept doing the same things over and over. I didn't want it to come to this, but I can't let him spend all of our money on things we don't need. I had to cut him off before he caused more damage to our finances.
That's the cause of all this.
I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's the truth. It's not easy to hear about your son in a negative light, but it's just something I had to do. If Cameron starts trying to fix his bad habits, then we could try to make things go back to normal.
I think you've got the wrong idea with this.
Oh, is that so? I thought you wouldn't like to hear this. I was painting Cameron in a bad light, so I thought you'd be upset to hear about this. I'm glad you were able to understand.
That's not what I mean. I'm saying that you cutting off his money doesn't make any sense at all. Sure, he might like to spend a bit, but why on earth would you just stop giving him money like that?
I don't know what you want me to say, but I can't let him spend all our money.
Do you see how crazy your way of thinking is? I knew that you were strict with him, but this is going too far. You really are just using him, aren't you? How do you sleep at night when you use Cameron like this?
Can't you see the problem here? His spending is something I can't ignore. If he were to keep this up, it'd stunt our financial flexibility in the long term. This issue has a lot at stake. I can't let Cameron do what he wants when there's too many risks.
This is just silly. Just because he likes to spend doesn't mean you have to do this to him. You make enough money, don't you? Can't you allow him to have some fun every once in a while? He can't be spending that much that would cause any actual consequences.
That's the thing, though. It is to the point where I can't just leave it alone. If I were to do nothing, it would only get worse and worse. There's no room left in my budget to give him any more without putting our future at risk.
Then why don't you just make changes to your budget? There's gotta be room for improvement.
I'm already doing my best. There's not much I can change.
I don't really care about what your best is. There's always things you can change. I don't want your budgeting causing problems for my son. If you were to just try a little harder, you could always find a way. So don't withhold money from Cameron because you can't find a way to make it work. You should send him his money right away, honestly.
Even if you say that, there isn't any money I have to send him. There's nothing I can do about this.
What about your food budget? You could always cut back. Just send him something already. He deserves to have something. Take out a loan if you have to.
Do you realize what would happen if I were to send him the money for our food budget? We wouldn't have anything to eat. I can't cut off our food supply. I don't think you want your son to starve either. This isn't an option I can take.
Then I guess you'd better head to the bank and take out a loan. That solves everyone's problems, doesn't it?
I don't need any more money problems right now. It'd only cause more stress if I had to worry about paying back a loan. I'm not doing that.
Where do you get off? I don't want to hear your complaining when I'm the one helping you here. There has to be something from your budget that you can change. And don't make Cameron suffer because of this either. Make sure he's happy with your choices too. You're the cause of this problem, so it's only fair that you take care of this. Don't forget that.
How could you say that? Don't you think your interpretation of this whole situation is a bit biased?
I'm using common sense with this. It's only fair that Cameron gets to live the same way he was used to growing up. Just because you can't keep up with the bills doesn't mean Cameron deserves to put up with it.
I know that you and I have different situations, but will you at least treat me like a person and not like a nuisance?
I am treating you like a person, but I'm not going to let you off the hook because you're not as successful as us. You should slave away if it means Cameron will be happy.
Are you saying you think of me as a slave? I've been working hard enough as it is for things to work out between Cameron and I. Why don't you see me as family?
Don't think because you married my son that you get a free pass into the family. The fact that you thought I'd accept you just for marrying Cameron shows how you're in the wrong in this. It's unreasonable to think I'd just take you in as one of us when you don't put in the effort. I'm not treating someone like you like family until you prove yourself.
Then what do I need to do to be accepted by you? What's it gonna take?
First of all, I want someone who's a college graduate. Someone without a degree doesn't deserve my son. On top of that, I want them to work at a prestigious company with a good position. I'd also prefer if their parents were rich as well. I only want the best when it comes to family. I don't like accepting anything less. I also want someone who listens to my advice and doesn't talk back to me.
I know to you it doesn't seem like I listen to your advice, but I'm trying to respect your opinions as my mother-in-law. But you know that I can't fulfill those other criteria. It's just not something I can change.
Then don't expect to be accepted as family in my eyes. How do you think I'd accept you when you can't even fulfill the things I wanted most in Cameron's wife? If you want things to get better, I'd suggest trying to listen to my ideas and put forth more of an effort.
What do you have in mind then? What can I do to make things better?
Well, you'd have to start doing a thing here and there to gain my favor.
What exactly would that be then? Do you have an example?
It would mean you'd have to start making my dreams come true for a start. If you can do that, I might be able to forget the fact that you don't live up to my standards. I'd let your less than desirable past be something that I would ignore. But it would mean you'd have to be putting a lot more effort in than you are now.
I see. I think I understand what you mean.
For a start, you could send my son the money he deserves before I have to tell you again. I'm glad we could finally start improving our relationship. Thanks for finally making a change.
Wait, I never said I would do that. Don't you understand how that's the one thing I can't do?
What's the big hold-up, Brittany? I've been waiting forever for you to come. What are you doing? Where are you right now?
Was I supposed to be somewhere? I don't remember anything about making plans with you. If we had made plans, I would have remembered, but I don't remember anything like that.
What are you saying? I've been planning this for ages. Everyone's going to be coming over this evening. I'm going to be holding a family event. I want you over here to help me with cleaning and getting everything ready for it. Don't you remember me telling you this? You really need to get your head out of the dirt and pay attention.
But you haven't told me anything about this. How can you expect me to know about this when I didn't even know this event was taking place? Did you do that on purpose? Have you been hiding this from me?
You should have heard about it from Cameron. I let him know the other day. I told him to let you know about it, so why haven't you heard about it yet?
I did hear something like that from him. He did tell me that there was a family event gonna happen. But he didn't tell me anything about you wanting me to come over and help you set things up. Did you want him to tell me that as well? He does sometimes forget things like this. It happens to everyone though, so I don't blame him that much.
Hold on a second there. You don't really think you can trick me like this again, do you? You weren't ever planning on coming over to help me, were you? You did this on purpose!
This isn't what you think it is. Cameron didn't tell me about it. That's all there is to it.
How can I believe you about this? It would be so easy for you to put all the blame on him. There is something I guess you could do to make up for this. I want you to take responsibility and admit that it was your fault for forgetting about this.
But it's really what happened. Why would you expect me to lie about this? How could I have known I was supposed to help you when Cameron didn't tell me anything about it?
You always could have been more careful. You should have been asking him more questions. If you don't pay attention to what's going on around you, you'll just be causing trouble all your life. For example, don't you think you could have been a bit more persistent when you were hearing about the party from Cameron?
Be more persistent? Sorry, I don't understand what you mean by that.
I'm telling you, you could have been asking him more questions. You could have asked if I needed your help. I can see why you didn't graduate college. It's really showing in our conversation.
I'm sorry. I didn't think that it'd be important for me to do that. What do you want me to do next time so something like this doesn't happen again?
If I really have to explain everything to you, so be it. One thing you could have done is ask him immediately if I needed your help after he told you you heard about the event. You could have even given me a call yourself just to make sure. If you did that, it wouldn't even matter if Cameron forgot to tell you. You'd figure it out by asking about it yourself. Is that a good enough explanation for you? I know you aren't the brightest bulb there is.
I understand what you're trying to tell me, and I can understand your point of view. But don't you think you could try to see my point of view in this too?
Excuse me. Are you saying that I'm in the wrong here? Or what are you telling me?
It's nothing, don't worry about it, it's fine. Sorry for being such a bother to you. I'll try not to hurt your feelings from now on.
As long as you understand your place in this, I don't have any problem with you. For now, head over here when you're done with whatever you're doing. If you can't get over here quick enough, I'm not going to be able to have everything ready in time.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to be able to make it to help you. I've already got plans myself today. That means I'm not going to be able to help you.
You have got to be kidding me. What do you mean you already have plans? If you already have plans, then cancel them so you can get over here. I need your help.
This isn't something I can just cancel. I have to be there. Don't you have other people you can contact? I can't be the only one you can rely on to help you. I'm sure your other family members would be happy to help you if you were to give them a call.
Call my family? Why would I need to do that? They're way too high class to be stuck with helping me with this. You're the only one I know who fits the job. I'm not going to drag them into helping me when I have someone like you I can call.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you saying that I'm nothing compared to them, so I should help you?
I guess that's another way you could put it. I haven't even bothered calling anyone else but you for help. They must be busy with their lives, too. So, finish up whatever it is you're doing and make sure to get over here as fast as you can.
But if I'm really the only one you've called to help, don't you think it'd be a good idea to see who else could help you? I'm sure there has to be someone you know who isn't busy at the moment.
You want me to order my other families around just so you can get off scot-free? Don't you think it's the responsibility of those who aren't as mentally gifted to do all the grunt work? If you really want to contribute to this family, you need to get over here and prove your worth. I've heard enough excuses already. If you're going to come over, hurry up and come over already.
But the truth of the matter is, I can't leave what I'm doing right now.
Enough with the excuses! If you're really going to be this persistent about this, why don't you never come back to my place ever again? Do you really want that to happen? To never be allowed on my property again?
Okay, I understand the situation. I'll be on my way over. You'll see me soon enough.
It's about time you started listening to reason. Make sure you hurry up and get here too. We need to make sure to have enough time to do everything.
You'll see me soon.
Oh, but before you get here, I need you to buy a few things.
What do you want me to buy? Do you have something in mind?
I'm gonna need food for the gathering. I'd first buy some steaks. My oldest son loves steak. Make sure it isn't the cheap stuff either. I want him to really enjoy the meal we have. But Cameron is more of a fish kind of guy, so make sure you buy some salmon for him too. Get some chicken for my daughter as well. She doesn't really like beef or fish, so I need to make sure she has something too.
That's kind of a lot more than I was expecting. I thought it'd be a few simple items. If I'm gonna get all of this, it's gonna take me some time to get it. If it's okay with you, it might take me some time to get there if I have to buy all of this.
Well, don't try to waste any more time. I need you to get here as soon as possible. After you get here, you'll be busy with cleaning and getting everything set up. There's no time to lose. Don't be late.
I'll be there as soon as I can. If we're gonna be working together, can you let me know what you're gonna be in charge of? I want to know how we can divide our work up to be as efficient as possible.
Divide our work? That's funny. I don't remember saying anything about this being a team effort. I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm here to monitor your work, not to help you with it.
You aren't going to do anything at all? But this is your event. You're going to put all the work on my shoulders?
Why wouldn't I? It's not right for someone like me to be forced to do all this work. You should be thanking me for giving you this opportunity. I'm offering you a chance here. I'd be grateful if I was you.
This isn't going to work. I can't be put in charge of all of this alone. If it's just me doing all the work, there's no way we're going to be able to be ready in time. You didn't even offer to pay me back for the food I was providing. Don't you think having me do all of this is a bit ridiculous? Don't you see the problem here?
From my point of view, I don't see any problems. You're Cameron's wife, right? It's your job to work so he gets to be happy. That's your duty as his wife. Don't give me any back talk.
But why do you want to put me through this? Why am I the only one who has to endure this treatment?
I've told you over and over. Do I have to tell you again? You're just a high school graduate with no prospects, and your parents are poor. It's thanks to Cameron that you have it as good as you do. You'd be nothing if you didn't marry him. If I'm supposed to have you around, then it's only fair that you show your gratitude by proving your worth.
Prove my worth? But what does that have to do with this?
It means you deserve to go through all of this. I'm not just gonna let you marry into wealth without earning it.
But that wasn't my goal in the first place.
Really? I've got to say I'm not convinced. But don't worry, you don't have to hide the truth anymore. You'll be doing plenty to prove yourself, so you can be as honest as you like. I'm gonna be heading to a friend's place. I'm not gonna be there when you arrive. When you've finished everything, just let me know.
I understand.
Hey, what was that all about? I couldn't stop laughing after I saw what happened. It was so funny. Oh, it's one thing to cry so dramatically, but for you to run out of the house, it was hilarious.
What was so strange about it? You saw what happened to me. They treated me like a dog just to make fun of me. I knew we didn't get along, but why didn't you even bother to stop them? I didn't deserve that kind of treatment. How could you laugh along with everyone like that?
It's not my fault when you were the one being so rude to everyone else there. If you don't want to be made a fool of, I'd suggest you stop being such a baby over nothing.
But you saw what happened, didn't you? How could I sit there and say nothing when they were doing all of that? You made me break my back in order for the food to be ready in time for the gathering. It's because of me that there was as much food to eat as there was. Did you hear what they said to me?
What could they have said that would have made you act like that?
They said the food tasted off and that I must have made a mistake. After doing everything I could to make sure this event would go well, they went and treated me like an idiot.
You can't blame them for being right, though. Even I thought the food tasted off. They're only used to the best, so what you made couldn't compare.
But they don't have to go as far as saying that I'm a bad cook. I've made these dishes for years, and yet they kept saying it tasted off without telling me what the problem was. And when I told them to knock it off, they told me that a stupid dog like me doesn't know what I'm talking about.
You can't expect them to treat you kindly if you go and tell them they're the ones in the wrong. If you want to be treated right, you should listen to what they're telling you and not complain.
I can take criticism, but I don't want them to call me names because they don't like my food. And why can't I defend myself when they were calling me all those terrible things?
Do you realize whose house you were eating dinner at? You can't just be rude because you don't like the other guests. It's my dinner you were eating.
Your dinner? Even though I did all the work of buying and making it? How can you call it yours when it was me who did all the work? If I'm going to be treated like that, I'm not going to sit there and act like it's nothing. I was already exhausted from having to clean the house and make the food in the first place. If they're going to treat me like that, it's going to push me over the edge.
Do you think complaining even more is going to make me take your side on this? You're really something else, you know that. You really don't know your place.
I worked hard so we could all have a nice night, even though we don't get along that well. But if this is going to happen even when I worked so hard, don't expect me to do this again. I'm not coming to your place after this. I'm fed up being treated like a stranger. Don't bother inviting me to come over anymore. I'm not going to do it.
Excuse me. Do you realize what you're saying?
This has gone on for far too long. I don't have any other choice but to do this. There's no reason to head over if I'm only going to be teased and made fun of. I deserve to be treated like an equal and not like your family's slave. I never wanted to go to your place in the first place. I was only doing it to be thoughtful.
After everything I've done for you, you think you can act like you're the victim here? You're the wife of Cameron. You don't get a say in what you deserve and what you don't. It's your job to do whatever I say without talking back. It's your duty for marrying into this family.
I'm not going to sit by and take this treatment any longer. This isn't going to continue. I thought it was for the best to be quiet so we could all get along. I realize now that was a mistake.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Are you actually upset at me and my family right now? If you go through with this, you won't be able to take this back. You sure you're okay with that?
If anything, I'm relieved I finally did this. It's about time I stood up for myself. There was nothing I could do that was ever going to change this. You don't know how happy I am to know that I won't have to go to your house anymore. Things are looking up for me.
Looking up? Do you even realize how good you have it? Open your eyes and look at how much I've done for you.
You were the one who was calling me dramatic. I've been thinking about what you've been saying and I realized something. For all your talk about being a rich and wealthy family, you certainly don't seem to be that different from others. Why do you act so high and mighty when you're just like everyone else?
What are you saying? Don't try and make a fool out of me. You're only Cameron's wife and you say that. Apologize to me now.
No thanks, I'm good. I'm just letting you know the truth is all. I'm not gonna be your little helper any longer either. I'm not gonna be a pushover any longer.
I'm warning you. You aren't going to like what happens next. This is your last chance. Apologize while I still allow you to. You won't get any more chances after this.
Didn't you hear what I just said? I'm not a pushover anymore. Your threats don't have any effect on me anymore. I guess your age is really showing.
Oh, really? If that's the case, then you're not needed any longer. I'm going to let Cameron know what you've told me. He won't keep you around when he hears about this.
Oh, really? That's great news. Thanks for the help. I knew I could count on you. It's nice for you to do me a favor for once.
Do you even know what position you are in right now?
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm so excited about this. I'm heading off then. I don't want to stick around here any longer.
I know you're dull, but do you even understand what you're saying? This isn't going to end well for you.
I'll be fine. I'm not like you. I'm not doing this on a whim either. I'm completely good with this. I'll let Cameron know we're getting a divorce. I'll move back home for the time being. Then I'll finally be free from all of this.
I knew you were never grateful for anything I ever did. It doesn't matter. Do whatever the heck you want. You'll see how wrong you are. You'll see how big of a mistake this is.
I'm sure I will. Thanks for the last piece of advice. So long.
Brittany, I need to talk to you.
What do you want?
Don't you think you were a little upset last time we talked? I don't think we need to make this affect our relationship. I wanted to see if you were doing okay.
I've known you for years, and this is the first time you've ever cared about my health. I'm shocked you even bothered to message me.
You seem well. Have things been going well for you?
It is. It's been a while since I felt this good. After getting a divorce from Cameron, it's like all the weight on my shoulders was lifted. It feels great.
You guys really went through with the divorce then. I have a favor that I need you to do for me.
And what could that be, I wonder?
I want you to try to make things work out with Cameron. Can you give him another chance?
Why do you bring that up? I thought I wasn't even good enough for him. Isn't that what you always said? I thought you'd be so happy to hear about it.
Well, it's just that I didn't really know what was going on between you two.
Oh, you finally heard about it? It's about time.
It's true. I learned about it the other day. I thought Cameron was employed this entire time. Was he really unemployed this entire time?
That's right. He never was pulling his weight. He's just a no-job loser.
But he used to work for that one business, didn't he? Why did he quit? I tried asking Cameron about this, but he refused to talk about it.
It is like him to not want to talk about it. He was always a low performer at work. He couldn't compete with his other coworkers. He was always overshadowed by others. He couldn't handle seeing everyone else around him get promotions while he was stuck in the same place. It must have hurt his ego too much that he decided to leave. It's not surprising he decided to quit. He's always tried to prove himself to others. It must have been too embarrassing to stay.
So that's what happened. I never knew that you were the one that was supporting him this entire time. I feel bad for him.
You feel bad for him. He could have stayed and kept his job if he wanted to. but he let his ego get in the way instead of improving himself. Instead, he decided to leech off of my paycheck while he got to stay at home.
That's what I wanted to ask you about. I was curious about your job. And how much do you make from your work?
It's about $90,000. It's nothing special. It's the perfect wage for someone like me who doesn't have a husband anymore.
You make that much? But how can you manage that? Are you sure you're not lying about this? This seems fishy.
I don't have a reason to lie about this. What are you so shocked about? Music has been part of my life ever since I was little. I've always loved to play the piano since when I was a little kid. I started my own business where I teach other kids like me about music and how to play the piano.
Wow, I never knew you were involved in something like that. I always thought you were working at some sort of call center.
Well, Cameron always wanted to be the one who made more than me. He told me to not tell anyone about my business. He always wanted to have a good image. But now that he's out of the picture, I don't need to hide that from anyone any longer.
It's amazing you have the skills to have your own business. I want to apologize for never realizing how much you were doing for Cameron and I.
I see you've finally come around and started to see things from my point of view. Are you saying that you're regretting what you did?
That's right. I realize now that the things I said and did to you wasn't right of me. I wanted to thank you for taking care of Cameron this whole time while he didn't have a job. It must have been tough for you to hide all of this just to protect his image.
I don't want to hear an apology from you. I don't need that right now. It took all of me to keep everything okay for Cameron and your family. You have no idea how much I try to make sure that our relationship worked out. But Cameron and I are over now. I see now that it was never going to work out between us.
I understand. Thanks for taking care of him all this time. I see now that you were really a capable person all along.
I just did what I had to. I didn't do this because I wanted someone to compliment me.
I can see now that you do belong as part of the family. So what do you say? Can you rethink this whole thing? Can you try to get back with Cameron?
That is not going to happen. I've already made my decision.
But why not? Can you at least give me a reason?
Do you remember what I had to go through? Do you have any idea of the things I had to go through? There's no way I'm ever risking living in that kind of toxic environment again.
But we'll be different from now on. You can expect things to be better now. You'll be treated the way you should have always been treated. So please just think about it.
Even if that was true, it doesn't change what I had to go through. It doesn't change anything you did either. I'm not going to forgive you for this.
Don't say things like that. I know we can change. I'll treat you like the daughter-in-law you deserve to be treated like. I'll treat you like family.
I don't need your approval anymore. No matter how much you apologize, it doesn't change how I feel about you. If you really are sorry for everything you did, you'll leave me alone and not talk to me anymore.
Please, I see now that I was wrong, that I shouldn't have been so cruel. I see where I was wrong. I see that it wasn't right. I want you back.
Good for you. That doesn't change how I feel. Besides, wasn't it 5 days ago that you laughed at me for defending myself at dinner? You wouldn't stand up for me then. Why would you stand up for me now? If you cared about me at all, you would have changed long before I decided to leave. But you were always the same. You haven't changed a bit from the first day I met you. It's not only you that I'm sick of. I'm sick of your entire family. Especially Cameron. He was just as selfish as you were.
Don't give up on us. We will be better. Give us a chance and we'll prove we've changed.
You just won't give up, will you? But it's too late to change what you've done. You had plenty of chances to change. I've given up on you. It's about time you give up on me.
But I can't give up on you. I need you.
Then I'll have to block you then. Goodbye forever.
Please, we can work this out. If you give us the chance, we can talk all of this out.
Even after blocking her, she wouldn't give up on trying to contact me. She even went as far as going to my parents' house. They wouldn't give her a chance to speak. They left her to stand at the porch. After that, things went quieter than I'd ever imagined they would. Things have been going well at my work, and I'm glad to be doing what I love. It's fun to see the kids grow to love music just like I did. I was even able to meet a man my age interested in not only the piano, but in me as well. We've been dating for 6 months now, and it's been a lot of fun spending time with him. I don't know if we'll ever get married, but things are finally looking up for me.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future.